just want to take a second to speak on how real and how important it is for me to keep going, and why it's so important for me to do YouTube. Um, so, as a part of my testimony as well, right before I met the twins donor, I met a guy, and he was doing YouTube. I had already previously knew that I wanted to do YouTube. I was already like thinking about it and like downloading different things, looking into it pretty much, like how to edit your videos, how to upload, and all of this and this. I think I even had already had my channel, but I just wasn't posting anything. So I met this dude, and he was gonna show me how to do everything. Like he was gonna like kind of mentor me and guide me on how to edit my videos, how to upload, just kind of like the ins and outs, bro. It's so crazy. He was interested in me. He was a nice guy as well. Um, but then I met the twins donor, and it was like our very, very first conversation. He was like, you're gonna have to dead that. Like you're gonna have to cut anybody you talking to off, any of that, because I want you, like I want you to myself. And I did not see the red flag in that. I did not see the red flag in that. I was sitting here because the other guy was kind of being, I don't know. I guess we was just taking it slow, and he hadn't like came out and made a statement. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody came to me, when he came to me and he said that, sorry, it was like, oh, he's letting me know what he want. Oh, he like standing up and demanding and going for what he want. Child completely read it the wrong way. One thing I will say though, um, in the midst of me starting to talk to the twins donor and not talking to the other dude, one of the things I remember coming across my mind was like, dang, I should have let him show me YouTube and show me everything before I stopped talking to him. And more of the story. And what I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, wow, what I have to say, what God needs me to get out, what I need to post must be very important, because the enemy stopped me. He didn't stop me. He delayed me. He really delayed me from getting on here and learning everything that I could have learned, and somebody showing me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a visual learner. Somebody showing me how to do something and then me trying it myself. Like that's how I can learn really well. And so how I do my YouTube now is just me doing it. Like it's just, I don't know, nobody showed me. It's I haven't even went into editing and putting things together, because now I'm just like, bro, I just take the simple way, not necessarily simple way, more authentic, but I'm just saying, if Buddy would have showed me, my videos could be completely different. Things that I post could be completely different. How much content I have up until this point could be completely different. And I was just thinking, because, and I'm just being honest, this is just a transparent moment. I knew I had things to do today, and when I came home, the twins were already asleep. I laid them down, and I laid down with them, and I wasn't even completely tired. Like I was woke. Like I could have went ahead and got up and did everything I needed to do, but instead I laid down with them, and I had a dream, and my dream kind of felt like I was giving up. Like I don't know, in my mind, in my dream, I kept like saying I was gonna get up and do it, and maybe I was half and half, but in my dream I kept saying like I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do. It was like even in my dream I was visually seeing myself getting up and doing what I was gonna do, and I was also visually seeing myself and feeling myself choosing to not do it. And there had came a point in my dream where I felt like I was giving up, like I was just going with the flow of things and not really applying pressure and really seeking and trying to get and do the things that I wanted to do. And I woke up probably twice within that little nap and did not get up. And then that third time when I woke up and I saw like it was probably 12 or a little after 12, I was just like, let me go ahead and get up. Let me go ahead and get up. And I wanted to sleep. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was tired, but I wanted to sleep simply because I know I'd be tired and I want to cuddle with my babies. But as I got up and I started cleaning up and started straightening up, and I just had quiet time. I didn't listen to any YouTube. I didn't listen to any music. I just had quiet time just to not think, not to nothing, and just do what I needed to do. And then I came and I sat down and I had to do my lesson plan, and I put on my praise and worship music and just let it softly play and did my lesson plan. And I just it was just coming to me like, girl, what you got to do, what God is calling you to do, you have to do it. You have to do it because there have been many instances and times where the devil has delayed you, where he has set obstacles and people in place to delay you to try to keep it from coming out. So I have to remember that. We have to remember that and keep going, keep pushing, use what we have. Use what we have and get it done. So it is 2:52 a.m. I have done my lesson plan. I've cleaned up how I was going to clean up and what I was going to clean up. I'm prepared for tomorrow. I normally get up at 5 o'clock. So I'm pushing for about 5:30 and get myself a little since I'm up. But I just had to come say that, like, the devil be trying it. And he think he got me. But I don't care how many times I have to start over, quote unquote, or how many times I have to reassure myself, or, you know what I'm saying? I am going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to get my message out here, my testimony out here. I'm going to get my work out here. And I am going to be amazing. I am amazing. It is already done. It is already done. Period. Period. Sitting here holding my babies, doing my lesson plan, listening to my praise and worship music make me feel like, okay, so I can do it. Like, I'm up. It's okay. I can do it. It's going to get done. We're going to make a way. And I thank God. I thank God for showing me and just giving me the revelation. One, when you hear a red flag or see a red flag, no, we even got to start before that. We have to pray that God takes the scales off our eyes so that we can see. Because when I was talking to the twins donor, I'm sorry. Oh, oh. When I was talking to the twins donor, the scales was on my eyes. It was like they was half on, half off. In the beginning, I did not see the red flags. As time went on, I saw the red flags, and it was like a power or energy over me, came over me, and I couldn't fight it. I couldn't fight it. And I'm gonna talk about that once I get deeper into my testimony. And then I rededicated my life to God, and God removed those scales from my eyes, and I was able to see. I was able to see. And once he removes those scales and you're able to see it, there's no going back. There's no going back. As much as I be wanting to sometimes, not necessarily to the relationship, but like to being the old me, to clapping back, to popping off, to speaking, you know what I'm saying? Anything, to messing with my ex, anything like that. When that flesh be wanting to do it, not necessarily when I be wanting to do it, but my flesh. Once he removes the scales, there's no going back, bro. There's no going back. And I am thankful that he did that for me. I am thankful that he chose me and that I'm in the right state of mind to choose him. And the journey is not easy. Being a single mom is not easy. Being a single mom and following God and choosing essentially to do it on my own until the right village, the right team, the right man, whatever comes into my life to do it with me, choosing to do it on my own is not easy. And a lot of times what y'all are going to see and what I see is me fighting. It's me fighting. It's not that I'm complaining. It's not that I don't feel like I can't do it or that it's too much in a sense. It's just me fighting. It's me pushing to do it. It's me pushing to keep going because I am tired. And like I said earlier, I am overwhelmed and I am touched out. And sometimes I don't feel like I can do it because it is a lot. You know, just everything, my whole day, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and not going to bed till 12, 1 o'clock, like, is a lot. So I am fighting. I'm not complaining, and maybe I'm just telling this to myself to reassure myself. I'm not complaining. I'm not, I don't know, giving up. I'm fighting. And these are what they be saying, the ebbs and flows of fighting and walking with God. And I know he got my back. I know he's with me. He's within me. And so therefore I'm going to keep going. Period. So it's a mouthful. I ain't mean for it to be all that, but I just had to say that. And let's get it.